Howdy, Chem Gang. Got a little video for you here on how to actually go about solving the problems that are labeled as sort of predictions in the Bean Lab, or Introduction to Mass and the Mole. And you see that I already gave you the template for these types of calculations. However, I want to talk you through why you end up with this as your expression and how to go about the steps. So at least for this class, I asked to do numbers 6, 10, and 12. So those are the ones I will go over there. And let's start with number 6. The important thing about number 6 is you should realize this is the exact same question as question 5, except it's about bean 2. Okay? And the fact that it's a different mass doesn't matter. It's the same idea. If you had a certain mass of beans in a cup, how many of the beans would you have? And because we're using bean 2, we're going to have to use a different Dohler mass than we did for bean 1 in question 5. But the hint on how to do it still works. All right, so we're going to use 2 conversions here. And one of the great things about the conversions is we've learned how to do sort of multiple conversions in a row. And that makes life and work a whole lot easier. Okay, if you don't use conversions, and you have to do sort of 2 separate steps to the problem, and showing each one and bringing each one to completion is a lot more work. So let's start out with our given information, 12 grams of bean 2. And again, that's what's in the problem. That's what we're trying to change. That's always how you start out a conversion. And the next thing you do is you multiply by a ratio. So I always set it up. Right, we're setting it up as a ratio here, and I'm going to do underscore. All right, so this is going to be our conversion ratio. And remember, we always put something on the bottom first, and that's to match what's up here. So this is grams of bean 2. Down here, I'm going to put grams of bean 2. And I always do the labels first. And again, the reason why I put these labels here is so that they will cross out. So I'm going to do some shift 5. All right. So we're crossing out grams of bean 2. And up here, I put what I'm converting to. Now, the question asks how many beans. So ordinarily, I'd want to put a number of beans. But when we look at the hint, this one is probably easier to understand if we do it in 2 steps. Instead of trying to go straight to beans, we're going to first convert to doles. So because it tells me to do that, I put doles of bean 2. And we need that underscored. All right. And then honestly, in this case, I'm not even going to put in the numbers yet. Okay, one of the biggest mistakes that students make is trying to put in the numbers before they're done with the conversion. And I'm even going to set up this next conversion before putting any numbers on the first one, because my hint says first convert to doles and then to beans. So this next conversion is going to have to change doles of bean 2. And again, I'm writing down here exactly what I have up here, because this is going to need to cancel out. All right, so again, I'm going to cancel the doles. All right, and then up here goes what I'm trying to get, and it says beans. So that's just the number of beans. So I'm just going to write bean 2, and we'll underline that. All right, so that's essentially my setup. Now I can think about the numbers. And this is really important because it illustrates the 2 types of conversions you're going to be doing eventually with moles instead of doles. But that's between grams and doles and a number in doles. All right. So the grams and doles, that's the Dohler mass. That's what we measured in the first part of the lab. And again, that's something that scientists sort of have to measure, and then you look up on a table, or in this case, in the lab data. And it's right here. Okay, the Dohler mass of bean 2, that means the mass of 1 dole is 17.84 grams. So I just said it's 1 dole, so we put the number 1 up there. Okay, that's how many doles. And down here is the mass in grams, 17.84. All right. So when you're dealing with the molar mass, you're going to take that number from the periodic table. All right. We still have to fill in the numbers for this conversion, and this is just the definition of doles, between doles and numbers. All right. So a dole, and when I say a dole, that's 1 dole. So I'm going to put 1 down here, is always 100 beans. So I just type in the 100. All right. So that's it. That's essentially the setup. And then all you have to do is press your equals and do the math. All right. And remember, when you're multiplying and dividing, you don't worry about the ones, but this is 12 times 100 divided by 17. So you could do that out on your calculator. I'm just going to estimate the answer. Remember that you always need to get the correct answer, which means you should be doing it out on your calculator. Honestly, the way I'm going to estimate this one is 12 divided by 18 would be like 2/3. So that's a little more than that. So to me, that's about 70%. So I'm going to guess this is about 70 beans. Oops, don't want the underline anymore. So you do it on your calculator and get the the correct answer from that. But I'll put 70 being 2 as an estimate. All right, so that's it for number 6. Number 10, what I wanted you to see is number 10 is just like number 8, except it's dealing with bean 3. All right. And again, there's a hint here. This is one that you probably want to do in 2 steps. Converting your number of beans. So if you count out 98 of the beans, what's their mass going to be? So first find out the doles and then find out the grams. Okay? So we're going to do it very similar there. We're going to write 98 bean 3s. Okay, it's just a count, so it's just a number. And then we're going to set up our ratios. And I'm going to do it a little bit differently this time. Actually, I'll do it the same way. The formatting was a little bit weird there, but I like you guys to have a systematic way to go through things. All right, so if I have bean 3s, I'm going to put bean 3s down here. There's really no units here that are canceling, but we're going to cancel our labels. Oops. So that we're keeping track of what's going on. All right. And it said, oops, why didn't that strike through? There we go. It says first convert to doles. So I'm going to put doles of bean 3 here. I'm not going to worry about the underlining there. All right, and then we're going to do another conversion because it then says to convert to grams. All right, so down here, I'm going to put doles of bean 3. And again, so this down here will cancel with this up here. And it says then to grams, so this is going to be grams of bean 3. All right. And again, I got everything but the numbers in here. All right, so that's going to equal my answer. So let's see. I've got doles to beans here. And again, that's just the definition. Okay, 1 dole of anything is the same number of those things. This is just counting. So in here, I can put 1 dole, and down here, I put the 100 beans. All right, this conversion over here, this one's going to be the dole mass. And I know that because it involves the mass in grams. And this is the data we got in the lab here. I just wrote that there as a reminder. But it says 5.32 grams is the dole mass, so that's going to be equal to 1 dole. So I put the 5.32 with the grams and the 1 dole down there. All right. So that's going to be it. That's going to be my answer. All right. Again, I can estimate the answer, and honestly, this is really easy to estimate because 98 over 100 is almost 1. We have almost 1 dole, so it's going to be almost 5.32 grams. So my estimate would be 5.3 grams. On your calculator, you need to, again, figure out exactly what that would be. And you should probably go out to 3 decimals because we got 3 decimals in this number here. All right, but that's just my quick estimate for the answer. All right. And then we got one more. Number 12 was the last one I asked you to do. This is another one about the type 2 beans. So we're going to use that type 2 bean dole mass, which was up here. That was 17.84. I'm going to need that, so hopefully I'll remember it. And there's no hint on this one. And the reason why there's no hint is this one can be done in 1 step. So I write the given information, 0.87 doles of bean 2. And again, that's given right in the problem here. Okay? And I'm asked what their mass would be. So I'm going to set up a conversion ratio. And again, when you're doing a conversion ratio, you always want to put the given information down here so it'll cancel. So doles of bean 2. And again, I'll cancel that out with doles of bean 2 in the numerator. Right? And it's asking me what would be their mass. Well, the mass is grams of bean 2. All right. And I would have loved to go directly to the answer above, but since it was a little bit trickier, I gave you the hint on how to do it. Well, here we can do this directly. And again, you should recognize anytime you have grams and doles that this is the Doler mass, okay, which I believe was 17.84 if I got the right number from above. I'm taking the same number from above, and I'm not going to waste the time just in case I had a digit wrong. Okay, and again, Doler mass means that's the mass of 1 dole. All right? So that's going to be my answer. And again, we can estimate this one. 0.87 is a number a little bit less than 1. So you're multiplying this by a little bit less than 1. So it's going to be a fraction of it, but most of it. So I'm going to just guess 15 grams of bean 2. And again, you need to do that on your calculator, and you should get an exact solution. In this case, I would probably use 4 digits because we've got 4 digits here. I'm assuming this 0.87 doles is an exact number. Okay. So do it out on your calculator, get the answer, but now you know step by step, again, where these types of conversions came from. And again, this is pretty much the same thing for a bean 1 problem, but I showed you how to do the bean 2 problem. So you got a few more to fill out to finish off this page, but that should help if you were having trouble. All right, let me know if you got questions, and good luck.